Yeah, some of y'all gonna get this, and some of y'all won't. Meanwhile, Tommy and Mireya getting a rap. Out and about eating some food, Tommy loved to eat. Got Bones and Smurf out that piece with him, for extra security measures. Cartel trying to hit his ass up. McDowell might be creeping up on him. Ain't nothing Bones and Big Smurf can't handle, Except for a goddamn drive-by. 'Cause shooters rolled up on him. Got to shooting. This mofo Smurf looked like he got goddamn stage fright and shit, This mofo was frozen. Ice cold like Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat froze his ass, He was like... Goddamn Smurf was still as the night. His ass managed to blend into the back of a car though, His ass ain't bust not one shot. Meanwhile, his partner Bones bust off plenty. Took some lead though, Came at the shooters like O-Dog and Menace. Got laid out, not down, just out. After the goddamn melee was over, this mofo Smurf moseyed his ass over to a laid out Bones. He like, this shit ain't good, Tommy. Mofo, no it ain't. Where the f was yo antennas? This motherfucker was helpful as a mofo after the shooters left, wasn't he? This mofo was all hands on deck when it came to tending to Bones' ass. I'm sure we're going to hear about this at some point in the season. Mireya get to tending to Bones right there on the street, after the shooters leave, of course. Then back at Tommy's spot, retrieve the bullet, clean the wound, stitched his ass up proper. Just then Diamond and Jenard dropped by, and Tommy tell them the shooters was from the cartel, Said Smurf seen the tattoo. And of course he did. How the hell wouldn't he? Like he wasn't doing else. But watching, this mofo Smurf seen it like a zenith. Tommy started giving Jenard orders and shit. Jenard about sick of Tommy ass. Then he tell Jenard, don't get used to being up in my spot. Like Tommy talking to homeboy any old kind of way. Like he's still on that boy lean, talking to Jenard like this doped up Jenard, Diamond tell Jenard to keep cool, don't be easy with it. And at some point down the road, he and Brother Jay get a little rap, when they in the privacy of their own selves. And Jay starts sowing more seeds of dissension against Tommy, but D ain't trying to hear all that. He just like, take care of D-Mac, silly ass, At some point, Tommy and Diamond start plotting on taking out the cartel. And their plan is to have Vic holler at Stacy Marks. And that plan gets set in motion. Vic catches up with Stacy, who was meeting with Donna, Miss Jackson, from the DNC. She trying to get Stacy groomed and ready for that mayoral campaign, Asking her if her background good. And it might be for the most part. But earlier in the day, she got hit with them divorce papers from DiFranco ass, So it ain't all good. 'Cause Donna told her DiFranco makes her look good. And they like that. Now she gonna have to rent a boo for her campaign outings, pay DiFranco ass. I don't know what the she gonna do. Anyway, Vic and Stacy get a rap. Vic see a little cutie in the office, Stacy like, damn all that, what you want? And Vic tell her Tommy coming for Ortega. She like, shit, not if I can help it. Plan in motion, That's what Tommy wanted. Vic piece up out of there, catches up with Tommy, tells him Stacy Marks gonna run for mayor, which pleases Tommy. You know, he like, shit, I'm about to have a goddamn mayor in my back pocket. I don't know what the he thinking, but that's what the he think. They both piece up out of there.